From Steel Valley, the little kid, like during the season it was 6 days a week. Off season is 4 days a week. But it's like their off seasons are in season.
But I think with that too, I don't think that they're not grinding all the time either. You know, so maybe 2 of those days are more technical than others. You know. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I don't think nobody can go hard. I don't even care if they're young that many days in a row. They won't last that long.
Can you do like Greco and?
Yeah, he'll do the Greco and freestyle. He'll do both. Yeah. It's good because the Greco teach him the hand fight more. You know, take the legs out of it.
Because you can use all of the Greco freestyle stuff in folk style, but you obviously can't go for legs.
Yeah.
Those, right?
Right. Can't go for legs, so it teaches them so a lot of times you'll see, especially like in the beginning of the season, a lot of kids are still doing their arm throws, which I don't know why they stopped completely. I feel like they should still use those throws.
So if you're in freestyle or Greco, right? You know, if you get taken down, you go to your belly, I guess, right? So if I go like this, that's points.
Really?
That's points.
Yeah. Like if you try to scramble or get up. Yeah.
Yeah. So right there. So like if I'm here like this and you start cranking on like a power half and you get me here, points. Right? As long as my back hits above 90 degrees, points. So this teaches you, like, do not let that happen. Like, don't even let them get in there, and you can't really come in here either. Like, you gotta be here. Like, I kind of don't understand.
I mean, you could go here, but it'll be easier to spin. Yeah.
They tell you, like, if you're on the bottom like this, they tell you to open up.
Yeah. Oh, the refs. Mm-hmm. Oh, the parterre.
Yeah, if you're here, they'll tell you to open up.
I'm thinking maybe it was because it'd be easier to spin, but yeah, you know what, you're right, because they will tell them.
Yeah, open up. Yeah, you can't be here.
Sometimes kids will try to stand up, but then you end up.
Yeah.
There's no rule against standing up, but you're wasting energy for they're gonna stand you after 10 seconds.
After 10 seconds.
If nobody gets turned. Yeah. Otherwise, you're wasting all this energy.
And so right now, if someone's on top, of me, say he was pulling his arm, and I went like this, points. Whenever they get like, because you break 90 degrees.
Yeah. This is a guy on top who wanted to jump out too.
Trying to pin you. Sometimes if the guy's strong enough, you'll see sometimes they'll pick him up. They'll pick him up like that. And once you can lift him up, his feet off the ground.
Suplex City.
Yeah. Oh shit. He smash the throws.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, points for throws or what?
Yeah.
Shoulders touch? Yeah.
If you go from your feet, and they throw you from your feet, and your back touches first, that's 5 points. That's like a big takedown.
Oh. Yeah, so like
regular takedowns like 2 or 3.
Like one of your big judo throws?
Yeah.
If you do a big judo throw and your feet go above their head, 5 points. And you'll go like this and like this and go.
Oh, yeah. That's sweet.
And then it's a.
Is it feet to back or? I thought it was feet to back. I could have wrong.
So it is feet to back, but it depends on the elevation for the 5 points. So feet to back is always just
4. Okay.
But if you get the elevation, like if you suplex someone, their feet go over their head, 5 points.
The more dangerous of the throw, huh?
Yeah.
That's scary with my kids. Like, oh man.
Yeah, exactly.
The
more danger of the throw. Yeah.
At the midsummer bash, oh man, I saw this poor girl. She was like a high schooler, and the other girl was, which I feel like people should teach that to the kids. You're kicking some kids out, you're clearly better than them. You ain't got to do the extra, like especially when it comes to throws like that. And this girl picked up the other girl, and then the girl, natural reaction, put her hand down, and it snapped. It was so loud. Her whole forearm snapped, bro. Like loud as shit. And I was watching it like I was into the match. I was like right here. I was like, oh man, this girl can't work. And then the freaking girl picks her up. She didn't mean to hurt her, obviously, but she also was being, she could have not done
that. You should look at online, like just the girls.
It was horrible though.
The girls are the worst stuff. Like when they do their belly to back suplex. Literally, they'll finish it, and the kid will fall on like this. They'll be like completely folded, and they'll fall on the back of their neck, and you're like, oh my god. Yeah. And the mats aren't any softer than those. Right. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. You gotta teach that tuck and roll shit. Just fucking Dutch. Better than doing that, just get a chance to snap your shit up,
All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go learn. We're gonna learn some guard stuff here. Okay.
I love guard stuff.
All right, so if I don't, it's already streaming. Then I'll come back. Motherfuckers. Start. All right, so we're gonna be here. Okay, we've been trying to work on breaking the guard and things like that. And so what I'm gonna try to do is number one, always walk my back up here, try to get on top of our hips, and then I'm gonna try to use my legs to break his guard here, and then I'm gonna get my inside grip in his collar here. Okay, so I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna pop here, and I come up and do this. Okay, so once I'm in this position, I'm gonna try to hold him down here. Try to use my knees up high so to help try to hold him down. So if he tries to posture back up, I want to be in this position where it's difficult. Okay? So this hand here, I'm going to come across here and back here like this. And I'm going to be holding kind of, I got that position here. And I kind of have like a neck hug type position there. Okay? So when I'm here and I'm holding this, I can go pop here and I pull this in for the kick. Is that all? Okay? So say we're in here like this, using my legs to help pull this in here. Reach over inside the collar here like this. Thumb in there? Yep, thumb in. Okay? We're holding here like this, with our chest. And then we're going to go elbow over and then pull that in. Ooh, yeah. Okay? That feels good? Oh, that's good. All right. You get the experience. The new guy gets the experience. So why is this guy walking around the gym like this?
Fucking degenerate.
So we want to get into you like this, right? Yeah. So we want to get in here. And we're going to use our legs and try to get high up here like this. Okay? We want to get into his gi here, like this here. We're going to get a good grip. And then we're going to be holding in here. Kind of neck hugging here, knees to our chest. It's hard for him to posture up. Yeah. Try to posture up there. Very difficult, right? And then my hand comes over, and we come here. And we go, oh, man, the gi sucks. Dude, you said the gi sucks?
Yeah.
All right, give this a go.
1, 2. That's perfect. There used to be another color at one point.
Oh, but it used to close a little more.
So try to reach that right hand a little deeper. Yeah. It's elbow. Yeah. Yeah. Elbows up. Yeah. I said, I don't know if I did that, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Because that looked like. Okay, so we're going to be here. Nice. Here. Let's say so here. Maybe a thumb inside there.
We want to be high. It's kind of like mid, like next to the artery, or what?
So it's kind of like
maybe 45.
A little closer here. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna almost use it posture against it, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Goddamn easy tight on me. Making them locks real nice.
Well, so I tell you, so it's hard to reach up and get your thumb in there.
You guys got a slack right?
Yeah. So my gi is all the way up here, and you see how balloons up here. So yeah. Well, usually what I'll do is if we like reset, I'm always down. I pull this way down here, so that's tight. Yeah. But then all of a sudden it just starts riding up, and then that happens. So just knowing that, like, you can start opening their gi up there. You can get some slack there, especially
to get a better show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted him to get it to where there was no option, where the lights were going versus like
Just like esophagus or something.
Yeah, just
like a little bit of that, and then it was going back, and then it was.
Yeah,
I was wanting to hit when you said.
So there's been times where I am sitting there like that, where I'm like,
Yeah.
and then if my face gets like distorted, and like one of my eyes gets blurry because like it's like pushed here,
Yeah.
I get blurry.
Yeah.
Because like my vision, I feel like is getting distorted, and then I'm like, yeah, this is tight here, whatever, and I'm like, I don't really know how tight this really is, and then I don't want to be waking up.
No.
And are you opposed to grabbing
The material?
here?
I think the material's fine.
So that means
That feels pretty good, right? Does that feel pretty good? Material there?
I mean, it felt just as tight as the
Okay,
other one.
okay.
Yeah. I guess if you got the strength to hold it.
Yeah.
So
work.
because and I know
A lot of people grab it like
but I know why you did that, because you had a good like
it was a nice
like,
little
yeah,
shelf
you had a
of
good like
material.
holes there like that. So when I see that and like say this is difficult to get,
Yeah. Because this was tight against the neck.
Yeah.
But this was pillowed up.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me just grab that.
Yeah.
And I think it's more forearm into the neck with that one versus kind of a pull. You know what I mean? It's more like it's just staying there.
Okay, wait. So
Versus the other one is more of this. More scissors.
yeah.
The other one is it forearm kind of doing the move too, ain't it? Or is it not supposed to be?
So
I feel like the
so
forearm-
anytime with the like the lapels and stuff, I always feel like you're just pulling them across tighter, right? And so if you pull across tighter and you can lift your arms up, like I just feel like whatever is a stronger motion here. And so obviously doing this is gonna pull that tighter here. And if you go this, it's still gonna pull tighter. If you go down here, it's gonna pull tighter. As long as you can pull, as long as we're not pulling this and it's like that, right? If I'm pulling it like that, and see like, cause how it kind of bellows out a little bit like that, that's not good. So if I'm here and I'm pulling it in here, like I could probably black out right now. But that's where we're trying to get to, is get this and pull it so it crosses, or just so it's like here, like right there, like see how it's nice and tight against my neck. So now if I go farther and I pull it across, it's gonna be even tighter. Yeah, like I'll do that a lot too. Is if I'm like trying to pass the guard or something like that, I'll grab just here, like cause it just applies that little bit of pressure there, and you're like, dude, this sucks. Like it's annoying, right? Because say I grab here like this, and you're like, that's just you just feel that, and you're like, that doesn't feel good. Like
It just starts that process, right?
yes, it just reminds you what's about to happen. Okay, all right. So now, if we're down here, okay. So, all right. So if I'm in here like this, I got deep here. I'm pulling here. So I start working this here, and he starts. Maybe he puts his arm in here to stop my arm to come across. Like so, maybe like grab my bicep. He'll go inside here. Yeah, if he goes like inside there, right? So he wants to grab my bicep here, and I try to come over here, and his arm just kind of puts that there. See how it's in there like that? So then I pop up here. Okay, so I have this in here now. My foot is up on his hip here, and his arm is trapped. Okay, so see how this is in here? So then I can pop up here and go right to that arm. Okay, so I say I'm here like this. I'm in here. I start working here. He knows I need to do this, so he grabs my bicep and stops. Okay, so you just pop. I'm gonna create that angle. Now the arm is stuck. Because right here, this here. Now if I can get it up here like this, now it's really stuck. Because now this is pushing along your neck too, right?
Yeah, you're trying to get it out.
Yeah, because I see right now.
You still have the grip.
Yeah, and like right now, because I can see your face.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like this is not hit yet, but this is still looking pretty good. And so when I lock up here, you can start feeling it. Like, and then literally just pop and then on.
That's awesome.
And he's going to do that to try to stop that arm from going across. Right? So looks up his gi a little bit. Okay? So I say we're here. I start working this. Okay, so if my arm comes over, you grab my bicep. Yeah, it grabs here inside, up here. Okay, so right now when I created that angle there, I felt his knee or his elbow is kind of like sitting on my hip here. Okay. So then literally I can try to go lock up my legs here, that high guard here on that shoulder, and then I can just reach, I'm still attached here, reach, get the arm. Okay, let's say we're here.
What if you grab here the same thing?
What's that?
If I grab right here, so that's kind of like a problem for you instead.
Yeah, so
It's like a reaction. I don't know.
so I think that's gonna be okay. Can I get my arm over here? Maybe.
Yeah.
So
you can still proceed with the choke if that's the case.
yeah, because you're gonna hold that tight, right? Like you're gonna hold it tight here. Yeah. And I think there, if you go there, I could probably come up here and catch that on there. Right? And now I have my legs next to his neck here. This might be a problem. And now we got both in between.
Yeah, so you can pick and choose which one you want there.
Especially if he tries to employ his other arm to attack that.
Right.
So for now, drill it with the arm inside, and then we're gonna move on to another thing after that. But then in live, don't be afraid to reach and grab that with the outside arm and see what happens there. Yeah, I feel like though that the hand inside is like a stop. And the hand on the outside, if you're going to be pulling it, yeah, so you're going to reach up to go grab and choke, and he's going to block it like that. Yeah. Okay. And now put your foot on his hip, left foot on his hip. Yeah, it's right there. See me? Yeah. And that doesn't feel good. No. But that arm in there.
Yeah, I can feel the blood pressure from that.
On at least one side, right?
The hand, yeah, on one side for sure. See that nice little fellow right there? How tall?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Then are we going straight to high guard from here?
So I put that knee on.
Oh right, so
yeah.
we're blocking.
And then crane angle.
Okay, and so I'm gonna let go of this, right?
So right now, if you push and put your right leg across his back, don't yet. No. So push. Yeah, that was right here, but push with your leg and do what you do with the shoulders.
So like.
Yes. And so now see how his elbow's stuck in.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Also one more.
Yeah. And then it's right there. Catch the end of this. And that doesn't feel good. That your arm trapped there.
Yeah. Yeah. And one side choking sucks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crappy spot to be like that.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little angle, a little turn. Oh yeah. Going for it. Oh, he stops now.
Yeah, because right there. So exactly what he just did there. His arm is straight. Yeah, and it's right there. Oh yeah.
Does that feel tight right there?
Oh yeah.
Does.
Okay. For sure.
Especially in the knee, because I feel like there's so much friction there.
Yeah.
That's important.
The elbow is just inside of the hips.
Do you guys have your toes down on the mat when you're in my position, or are you flat like that?
I'm usually flat.
It depends. Or
Yeah,
I'm
usually flat.
Usually like this?
Yeah. I
just think about sometimes I'm like, damn, I don't know if it'll hurt my toes, but I usually go like that. But sometimes I think about it. You know?
I guess, yeah, I said I'm usually.
I don't.
Yeah. And I actually sometimes I'll end up like this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because it helps. You can probably sit on top of me, but it's.
So.
Yep. The you makes it sound like too. It sounds like it's Alright.
Yeah, what kind of rotation? I think I need to utilize like my hamstrings a little more. Using it to like shift my hips versus.
Let me see you do it, and then I want to see.
So it's like I almost get like stuck, right?
So, yeah.
But if I use the hips a little bit, kind of get a pendulum.
Yeah. Like it should be like that. Go back to the.
So here.
Yeah. Try to turn your left foot out and put your heel on side there, and then push.
And then just push.
Just push.
Oh, just push.
Yes.
And I want that.
Yeah, you're gonna get that angle. But just push with your foot. Okay. Like push with your left leg.
Like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because
so coming out a little more.
If you push, you're gonna come out.
Right.
Right. So
is that what we want?
Yeah. Well, because now
he's stretched out.
Yeah, he stretches out a lot.
Right.
And then you can just stretch that over and get that. Yeah. Because if I'm in the guard, I want to get my knees. I want to have knee things. Like I want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Like right now, like all my weight's in my hands. I don't want that. And so if you push and I get separated, this is off. I want to be here. Like I want to be chilling here. I want to have my good base here. Like just here. If you get me up like this, that's a problem. Because I'm gonna start moving forward.
I got choked out.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah. Sorry. Hit myself.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to get the. Yeah, it's still.
Let me try that. So I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna use my legs to move. I'm gonna get my hands in here because I don't want you to necessarily run the bell like that. So I'm up here. Okay. So then I'm gonna go. And same thing with here. Like my hand comes here. I'm gonna push. Right. I'm gonna do that push. Look right there. So you see,
Especially when it comes down to.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. So and then when I'm here, okay. So if you start blocking the point, it's gonna come close. Yes. Yeah. I'm just taking my. So not necessarily. Yeah. So I feel like when I come here, I put my whole foot on your leg.
Yep.
And I push. So like I'm pushing it that way. And as I'm doing that, I'm swiveling like this.
Right. You're also pulling them too, probably with that hand right there.
So yeah, because my arm is going straight as I do it. So I'm not necessarily. I don't feel like I'm like.
Where's your hips moving?
So yeah, and I'm putting this foot on the hip there, and now like my thigh is on the back of this tricep here. All right, so when I push, it's here there. Right. Yeah. Right, and so now the other part I think about is like just because I'm tall. I don't know, but I'm using this foot to move my back, and then it's up there. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's move on to next one here. All right, so I don't know if you've done this before, but if they grip your belt here like this, grab here, grab pistol, and you go here, and you come under here, and you grab your wrist.
Right.
What's that? Okay. So do you do this, or you just come here? Okay, so I was watching the guys do this. And it was like he grabs here, and he reaches under here, and he grabs right there. Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing here? You're breaking his grip off.
Yeah, so he's got the belt here, so I'm going to take this here. And I can go pistol grip. So right now, like, I won't go pistol grip because I don't feel like I got a good grip. So I'm just going to go thumb in, go like, so now my thumb's out, just rolling out. This hand's coming up here, and I would probably do it from here, lift my hips up. Because I put my hand under here, drop my hips, and then get my hand on my wrist, like here, and then up. Okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go put this over my head, and I'm gonna come in between. So go like this here, and I'm coming in here, and I'm grabbing here. Okay? So I have an arm hug here, like an overhook with a lapel thing. I'm gonna grab here, and I'm gonna pull in tight. Okay, and so does that feel awesome? Right? And so then I can come up here and I can start.
Oh, another bag of tricks.
Does that feel awesome? Okay, so grip here. So I can go grab here. And so when I'm reaching across, I try to anchor my elbow down. Because I don't want to come over here, my elbow down. So I want to make sure that if I'm reaching here, my elbow is anchored. This hand is going to come underneath. Grab my wrist. Okay, and then we're going to go pull this over my head here. And I got it here. Catch the lapel. Okay, grab the grip. And back. Zip it. Okay, so now when I have this is the part of my now I can reach up here. I can try to grab either thing here or there. Does that feel pretty awesome? So was that tight? Okay, because I feel like I have a pretty good squeeze.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's
A lot of leverage.
yeah, but I feel like I got to do a lot of work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I'm assuming maybe I can go deeper.
Deeper on the side.
Yeah. All right. You got. All right. So say hand on like you guys right up here. So say reach over here, and I might even do this too, because I don't want to reach over. I really don't want to move my elbow across. So I might even grab this and just move this over here, and then I grab it. Okay, this hand comes in here. It's true.
He's wrapping the whole belt.
He's got the whole belt.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, no. That's good. That's good.
Give him a look, but a good look.
Yeah, that's how you got that, right? So say I'm here. No. But I say if you got that, right? Yeah. I say it's got to be there. I say, or I can probably come here. Probably there where it's still. Right? This actually goes really funky. So I can come under here like this here. Undercut. This here is gonna suck. Right? Yeah.
The other one felt more painful, but that one seemed like easier to me.
Yeah.
That
Because
one hurts the wrist.
You're locked.
yeah. So then I go if I come under here.
Somebody with that one.
On the pain or whatever. So then we're in here like this. Let's say lift this up over here, come across, and then we can start handling rappel to here. And I said that once we have that, and I can adjust because I'm in a pretty good position here. Okay, and then I have that rappel there. Now I say I would have to reach up here because right now his arm is stuck and I can't get on the other side of the bed. Right, so I would have to move his head over like that.
That hurt for the motherfucker, right? I forgot about it.
So because his head was turned there, you just reach over, right across the face, and you're gonna grab that material there. They'll find it. But once you get that overhook here, you can take your time. Like just hand it off here and just like try to get that as tight as possible. Pull that down here, and then I said his head's over there. Take that hand and just go across his face. It'll work. I actually didn't think I was gonna be able to get in there, and then when I started moving it,
Okay, so we're gonna be essentially doing some different stuff here. We don't want to reach all the way over.
yeah. So when I hand it, and so see how your right elbow, you feel like you lifted up a little bit. So if you feel that and you feel that he's moving it, just pull your elbow right back. Yes.
Right.
Yep.
You just like to put it up here, right?
Yeah. And I say so that one there, I felt that one. I felt like when it was time to transition this around the arm, I felt that was better. The other one
was easier to. Yeah, now you just roll that arm across. All up around, over.
Oh.
So, no.
Oh.
Left arm's gonna go inside and around.
Right. Okay. So
Yes.
we're here, right?
So you're already underneath it. You're already underneath it. So put your left hand underneath. So you're already on your wrist there. Yeah.
You're coming up over here.
Yes, you're coming over there. Yes. So when you put that over your head, yeah. So when you pull that arm over your head, yeah, over your head, the head's coming in. Yes. And now you can use your other hand now, and now you can feed it to there. Right. And then try to get that as deep as possible. Yes. Yeah. And now, like I said, depending on where his head is, you're gonna go look for some material over here. Right. Yes.
And that's the meanness you're talking about.
Yes. Ugh. Is that pretty nasty? that overhook arm on sucks. Yeah, that's gonna be very good.
So his hand on the belt. This one here.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, and then grab the wrist. So you can go underneath there like that. I felt like that was better for ripping that. But if you go the other way, so go over your wrist. So not underneath his wrist, and go grab, yes. And now if you lift your left elbow up, it pops it off. And I say, if you can't pop now when you put that over your head, your left arm's on the inside. Yeah. And then grab that lapel and hand it off to that hand. And you want to try to get it zipped up all the way up here as high as possible.
T-Rex on. I think that's because I'm gonna get so.
That's fine.
How are we finishing it?
Now you're gonna take your right hand outside across and find material.
Oh, like this?
Yeah. Yeah. And then pull them across. He's like T-Rex on seem to work. Yeah. With your head all the way around. And you can move up for like high guard type position with your legs. Yeah. And now reach your right hand across.
Damn. I didn't think I did Terminator strength.
That feels good.
I was taller there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it turns over. It's so tight.
So you want to do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next step then is go to punch block 1.5. Remember what punch block 1.5 is? So you're gonna go like shin on the right arm. That's the block. That's the tighter.
Oh yeah. That's all coming back from that.
Alright, so now. And of course, you know, even if you can't get this here, you know, fighting here, like especially if this is a pain in the butt to deal with, like, you know, when he first scripted, that might have been a pain in the butt. So I might not want to touch my belt. Okay. So I might come up here and I might just start working here. Now I got to overlook here. And I can start hand over up here. Okay? So I can reach here and just hug his head here like this. Okay? So with this arm here, I'm just controlling it here. So he can't do anything with this arm, right? So I don't know what he could try to do something with the other arm. Okay? So if you do something with the other arm, you're going to reach back here. And then I catch you. Okay? So now I have this. My leg is up on the top. And then I'll try to pinch here or whatever, right? So then I come here. I grab sleeve here. And I get the triangle. Right? And now from this position, when I'm in here, I just squeeze this together.
Oh, shotgun arm bar in there too. Oh,
Oh, there was
that's what I tapped to. This was sucks, but it was the arm.
right. So I say, especially if you guys start rolling, and you're like, dude, if you grab a hold of the belt, it might be like, God, it's like a pain in the ass. So I might put it here. Now the other part too is he might be like right hand dominant, right? So I might go like this. So now if he grabs, he's got this and it's like doesn't really get a good grip. He gets a hold of this. This is gonna be tough to deal with. So like if I just move my belt here, it's like I might not be as great of a grip there. Okay. So I say when I'm gonna try to do that, my hands will stay inside here, right? Just protecting my belt, protecting here. So when I move them up here, I might come up here. Just get that overhook. Now since I have that overhook, I can come right to here, hold his head. Okay? I don't have the lapel here. Okay? So now, like, I might stifle him a little bit just because he's going to try to move around. He might try to grab here, right? And so then I start handing it off to here. Now that's tight. Okay? Back to here. Again, he's going to go start moving around right there. Now I got that here. Come down to the sleeve, up here, legs up here, and then here. Okay? Now I say from this position here, I'm just going to go hunker down, squeeze my legs together. No tap. Okay.
Is that on your arm? That was more of the choke, but also the arm. But that choke was serious.
Okay, that choke was serious?
Yeah.
So that requires a good squeeze.
Okay.
A good squeeze in your legs.
And when you were higher to that, when you were higher with your guard.
Okay. So it requires a good squeeze, hold the head down, and then start lighting the fire. Okay.
And this is just going to be a straight thigh squeeze, like it's not.
Yeah, you're not trying to break it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, I don't even want him to have the belt, but he did.
So right there, right? So that's hard. Go underneath the wrist with your left hand. Yes. And now pop with your left hand. Yes. But now I feel like that's a little harder to do, right? And so now from here, stifle him, hold his head, right?
Oh yeah, we don't even need to grab that.
So because eventually you're gonna go grab him.
Right.
But you want to slow him down.
Right.
Because
So
he's gonna
overhooking and we're just holding him right in the ball here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then right there.
Elevator swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna go work go get that collar.
Okay.
Yeah. And now you're gonna hug his head. You're gonna again hold him in here tight. Now he's starting to freak out because you got that lapel, and he's gonna use his left hand. It's the one he's got, and he's gonna go post on your knee with his left hand.
So his left hand gonna come up.
Yeah, and then you literally just pop it. So what I would try is when he puts his hand here, just hold his arm and just slide it.
Okay. So
Yeah. So when he's here like this, he's gonna reach back. Use your forearm to kind of guide it back. So when he reaches back, yes, and then you move right to the wrist. Yes. But there could be a step where you just hold the arm here and then you move down to the wrist. Yeah. Okay. And now literally just extend and then throw your leg over his head. So, yep. And you might circle it out. He's got
something going on there.
he's got that's why.
That's so we're spinning out.
Yes.
Here.
And now lock your legs together.
Oh, I could have squeezed hard too.
What was awful there?
Both of them, yeah.
The arm too.
Joke,
Yeah,
yeah.
the arm
Both
too.
of them, I felt a lot of pressure on my arm, and then
Yeah, see, the arm is.
So the arm, because you're both standing.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay.
Like,
So
but
almost
you
come
might
in
not,
just to bend the arm.
yeah, you might not be able to bend your arm because
I think it was like
push you back.
Yeah.
probably under there.
Yeah.
That's a good one, man.
I barely squeezed on that. There
You
was
barely
no
squeezed.
thigh squeeze.
Okay, that's good.
That was straight just having the feet crossed.
He's got the tricks though. Okay, so okay, now you're gonna go with neck hug and square back up with him. Square back up with him. Yeah, just hold his head here like this. He's going because he can't move like that.
So the only thing he can move, he can only step up with his left leg, right? It'd be very awkward to step with your right leg, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to want to step up with his left leg, or he's going to go use his left arm. His left arm is free.
Yeah.
So he's going to reach back there. And now all you're going to do is put your right foot on his hip, and then catch his. You want to catch this around here. Yes. And so then you go down the sleeve, and then go thumb in there. So grab the sleeve. Since you have the knee, right? And so now you extend it and throw your leg over. So you kind of go out here.
I'm going Adam over this one.
You got to get your leg up around the arm. Yeah. It doesn't look like it can happen, but it does. Like, yes.
You just throw it back.
Yeah, just throw it back. And then throw your leg
Toss it. And throw it right
over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like that.
Yes. And now from here, you're going to go.
I gotta go that grip right again.
So you don't need that grip's fine. You don't need that there. Just squeeze your knees together, and then pull that down.
Higher guard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And now squeeze your knees together. Yes, and pull that down. So you want to go squeeze here, because we want to drive that shoulder there, and then pull that down.
As soon as you let go of the knee squeeze, I'm good.
Oh, it makes a difference.
The knee squeeze sucks.
That's crazy. So this right here.
Yeah. Because
I think I had let go of this.
his shoulder's going up against his neck.
Yeah. Here.
And then squeeze
Oh,
back.
okay.
I mean,
That's crazy. Yeah.
So
I usually don't get in that kind of position. So like that little thing right there makes a difference. That's crazy.
yeah.
So one of the things too is
Squeezing and extending it.
you know, I've seen before where some people might not be able to get to this position, and I've seen them get to here, and they squeeze their knees together and they bring their legs.
And put, yeah, I think that's kind of what I did that. And naturally, like,
Yes, and then now you have the arm trapped. When you do that, straighten arm out too. But in here, you know, because your legs are coming here. So if I was here, because you might not be able to get to this position here or this position here in the regular triangle, right? So you might just get your feet crossed or here, wherever you get crossed, and then you squeeze your knees together. And you squeeze your knees together, and the head down.
So that
Yeah.
little background machine come hand in hand.
There's so much. Yeah, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, some of the original
Thigh master, baby.
I'm not even worried about that yet, but I got it, so I'm keep it.
And you know what I would try to do?
Yeah.
I would actually take my forearm and I'd shove it this way.
This one?
Yeah, I would
Let's shove it here.
Yeah, and then as it's there, I'll move it. This comes
Oh,
over.
right. This comes closer.
Yeah.
So we got
And then if I have to go back.
creeping up there.
Yeah.
And then his arm comes back, right?
Yeah.
Here. So I'm gonna do this. Alright, so we're going knees in here.
Yeah, and he's happy.
He was hanging in there like a tap. He gave me like a tap, but it was like a tap. Okay, go a little more. Okay, now tap. Or was I reading that?
That was
wrong?
all my arm right there. Yeah. That was my arm. I didn't feel, yeah.
Oh, that was all arm.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was doing the knees, but I was also doing the extension.
I think as you were pushing my, I was doing it like the immediate thing was
The extension was all.
Oh, you just
I could do all arm for sure.
Oh, let's see if this works.
see here.
Look, buddy.
Yeah, that sucks because that hurts my yeah, that hurts my thumb. I'm trying to see if I can deal with this arm thing.
Yeah, I can get a better grip for you. Goddamn Bob got that goddamn turkey neck.
So we both have the same. So we both have the same size ski, and Bob has a considerably larger chest than I do.
Feels no there. Alright, so here. Okay, so here. And then I'm gonna go for this, alright?
Yeah. So you're gonna go neck hug.
Oh yeah,
here,
sorry,
right?
okay, sorry.
All right. And so
Right,
then I'm gonna come
Dog
here.
back.
I'm gonna come here, and you just yep.
Turn it
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Ah, there it goes.
So go here. Put my arm
What if I put it like this and make it uncomfortable for you?
Yeah. And then you just lean that now. You just throw that over.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, yeah, that arm thing, I can't deal with the arm thing. You know that? So right now, like my neck,
You know where?
so my neck is
You
is
higher up
you
above.
gotta get
Left
your
leg higher.
Yeah.
Square back up.
So I don't feel like a.
Squeeze the knees.
So I said right now, this leg is falling off my neck,
Yeah.
right? And so I don't feel it over here. So I need to go here.
Higher here?
Yeah. Like try to lift your hips higher here. Yeah. So, you know, you got to put all the stuff in the middle and all that.
Here.
And yeah, so right there. Now if you squeeze your knees together. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just a bad angle here.
Because I was sitting there thinking, I was like, what are you guys doing wrong with the arm? And I was like, you're not doing anything wrong with that arm. Like the guy on top, I tried to keep my arm in here like this, and it's like, dude, as soon as you like extend, my arms straight. Dude, that sucks.
It's the boys' room.
Yeah.
I like that. These are all cheeky little moves, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Snag you something out of nowhere.
Yeah. And it's not yeah, you know, I think you could do
They're
something.
very nonchalant in today's terms.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because that overtime.
You talking about when you come over like this?
Yeah.
That's a good idea because it looks like you can get the arm. You going right in there and go straight through. Yeah. Now you got the arm right, you got the cross collar.
I'm just thinking of different ways that different ways you can tackle that. I feel like it's so locked.
Like what?
I feel like it's over locked.
Okay. Over arm into the left.
Yeah. Because they're gonna be like this here, and then it's just like a full arm. Just get the inside there.
And then even from there, right, with the arm, you can just bump them and grab their arm and pull it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because what I would try is like if you're in your car, you know, I would be like this, right? Right. So I'm gonna keep my elbows in here, your hand up in here, right? So even this right here, like I feel like I have this over it. I mean, like here, no, right? And so like if you try to do your like drop down body lock thing, this like gives me.
I probably want to try that here and holding it for game here.
Yeah, because right there I have that. And as long as I get your hand up, your elbow on the mat.
Yeah, right here I got all this other stuff to work with, so I'll probably be here trying to do this thing here, pull that down.
Yeah, because I will be in there. And I say, like, get your elbows on the mat here, like this. I have it. Yeah, and then once I'm in there, I can just start working this stuff. Yeah.
That other move should work too from the game, the rack to the head. You still work here when you pass the arm. That's still working again.
Which one?
When we're doing the other day, we pass the arm. We get the head like that and make sure the back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is probably easier because when you grab this, now you can grab all the material to grab, not just the armpit. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, well, because so it's gonna work. The reason this will work even more today is because if they are trying to defend that type of stuff, they're gonna anchor the arm, and you have the underhook or the overhook. Because the other one is like an underhook. This one is overhook. So when you're going for that.
Oh, it was underhook, right? It was like
yes, there's an underhook, right? And now they're gonna fight for the inside. Because think about this when you're doing like standing for like over under pummeling. One guy's like kind of over, one guy's under. So like,
oh, you got me ready.
Like if you're standing there, right?
Yeah. And you try to
if I'm here like this and you got an overhook underhook. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So here, I got my overhook here. Right. Right. And then, right, and then I can start working here to get there. Now this is a problem for you big time. This is a big problem. And so even there, what you did there, you fed the arm in, right? So if I'm here like this, right, so I have this over here, you can keep up, feel the arm in. So you can do that as well. And when you're feeding the overhook, like so, if I was feeding the overhook, and we're on the ground here, right? So if I'm in here like this and I'm fighting here, and we're in the guard, so you feed this arm inside. And you can do that from the guard as well. Just you have the overhook, they feed their arm inside, reach under here, grab the elbow, okay to that. Okay?
These kids are all jacked up. I've been up all night.
What's that?
I've been up all night yesterday. I slept in. I've been studying stuff.
Okay.
All through the night. I just don't know when to turn it off. So I was up all night, and now I'm just feeling like.
This is for your masters.
Yeah, I was supposed to take it Monday. That's why I took this whole week off. So I was like, I'm gonna take it Monday. I'm gonna pass it. Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy my week, you know. And I went Monday to test at PSI's who holds the exam. They got a test center in Dallas. I did a Saturday class to prep for it and everything. Yeah. And it was like a 3-month program. And then the week before your test, you try to schedule as close to that Saturday class to that prep class. And following Monday, I had it scheduled. And I went up there and fucking I got there at 7. And the test was at 8. At 7:20, I got an email saying that you stacked the issues our test. I was like, everybody there like made arrangements for work, you know. That's like
that is such a crazy thing.
Super.
That's insane.
Yeah, I was like so like emotionally invested into it. Like I've been like it's been a big deal, right? It's like oh my gosh. So then like it's like they don't have them every weekend. It's like you have to look and see where it's available at.
Right. And then it's just run like by the state or something.
By the state of Texas, yeah. So the nearest one that I could find was the Arlington Thursday. It's next Thursday. So I'm like, well, it'd be dumb not to continue studying, right? So I just been still grinding,
Yeah, for sure.
All right, ready?
3 minutes?
Oh, you will the one that goes?
Yeah, 3 minutes. Go ahead. We'll go David down. That way I'll stay in for the first.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're a good man. You got it. All right.
I've been eating like a fat fuck. I need to die today. I swear, dude, after every tournament, dude, I just let it go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I'm too slow, bro. No, you're good. Yeah. I let it go. I fall off the train hard.
That's what breaking meals.
Oh, all day, every day, bro.
There you go.
I ain't gonna stop it.
After I had coffee like late last night, so you're gonna get in the zone and then like you don't want to stop. It's like,
yeah.
Anyway, I'm like, well, there's no point in going to bed if I wanted to study class.
Oh, you didn't go to bed at all?
No. But I slept in because I did the same thing the night before. Like my sleep schedule been screwed up, you know. Since I had it off, I was staying up late studying, and for I'm like programmed to that, you know.
So then at one point today, you're gonna just crash.
Oh yeah, hard.
Yeah.
Probably as soon as you get home. Yeah, for sure.
That's why he wasn't committing to coming here last night. I had to poke him.
I was asleep. I was knocked out.
Yeah, I'm ready for one top.
Turn your hand over. Yeah, turn it over.
morning.
Fucking gee.
Yeah, it's not freaking good.
That just felt like one big.
It's like ridiculous to move. It's like it's hard to break somebody's grip. Freak. I ain't gonna lie, that helps me still hold on to Bob easier.
Yeah, it definitely did that.
Shit.
Yeah, I felt like I was really afraid to be there. I'm like, don't grab my gi. And then when you grabbed around my neck, I was like, the thing on the wrist up. I don't like that. There you posture here, David. There you go. Get your knees together, climb up the body with your hands. Our body lock past here. Yes, now shove that fist to the ground. Yes. Perfect.
You good here? Maybe not here. That went south. That went sideways. I think you did the same thing to me. Nice, David. Good. Remember, if you get to hold that lapel, you pull down your own gi, every gi. Oh, there's my comfort zone here. 40 seconds left. 40 seconds. You're really low, dude. You should be able to fucking get your ass out of there.
Not for me.
Somehow. Drive in. Yep. Shut that leg off. Just fucking drive in.
What's gonna do like that?
You gotta swim underneath that leg as soon as you let go of that grip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing with this yet. The problem on the head.
Yeah.
When I see this, and he had like, it was like out here, and I was like, that's mine. I was like, how's it? I was like, what's he doing with this?
I was trying to go over. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna get it from the back end.
Oh. Yeah.
Not supposed to attack from there, but
Was that like a little paper cutter kind of thing?
Casey asked us to
Something like that.
some random shit on the
Yeah.
side. I just,
When you committed to this,
I don't know what.
Yeah, it worked good to get out of the guard.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
heard
perfect.
that.
Yeah.
But
When
I
you
opened up
committed
my
to
back
this,
for you to go, yeah.
but I threw up the arm bar.
Yeah, because they felt tight with him, man. And that's what I was already thinking. He said it right before I even did it. Just punch straight
Yeah,
to the
punch
ground.
straight down, boom, use that to, yeah.
To move.
Oh, I saw it. You got so tight on the coat. Oh, yeah.
So the only thing is that set me up for
Yeah, but that's why I got past that.
to throw my hips up in the arm bar, and that's how I ended up with the guy.
It's so hard to get out of
But I mean, he could have been quicker than you on that. Like, it's kind of a tactic, right? To break the guard.
Yeah?
You know, get him, bait
Yeah.
him into something, and then just be quick on that.
So I don't know.
I know the
Because when-
philosophy is not to attack
Because,
right when you're
but I
doing
say
the
when
guard.
you did that, I didn't feel.
Because that's a typical
Choke.
gi guard break, right? Is you take the lapel, whichever way you want to do it. He did it the unique David way, but normally you just take the lapel, cross it over, right? I mean, that's a guard break, right? But I guess there is the danger of the arm bar or the triangle.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready to fucking swim or whatever.
Yeah.
But the gi.
Well, at least it created some movement because I was stuck there.
Yeah.
So I'll take it.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, that's a grip thing, right?
Oh,
She
yeah.
gets tired, yeah.
It's funny because like when my leg was around there, like the vein right here on my leg was bulging. I was like, oh.
When you were doing what?
When I was looking at my leg and this,
Oh,
the
you're holding
vein
that-
was
oh,
just bulging at me. I was like, you can't even see the vein, but there's a vein right here, and it was just bulging. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
I was like, this is pretty tight here.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, that little game I was